Hi, my name is CJ. I live in Pepper Place, a nice little town and a lot of friendly people. I think a lot about my future. You know, what I want to be when I'm grown. And my mom always asks me the same question, and I tell her what I've known for a long time. I always wanted to be a big movie director. Whenever I go to the theater, instead of getting involved with the story, I picture myself behind the scenes, directing those shoots. Oh, how differently I would have done so many movies. Then one day I got to thinking, all those Bible stories my Sunday school teacher tells us, Noah's Ark, Moses, David and Goliath. Wouldn't it be fun if I could make my own little movies about all those Bible stories? It's great. The scripts are already written for me. All I would have to do is put it together. I have an old video camera. I'll get the kids together. I'm sure I can use the backyard, and I'll get permission to use the garage. Props? All that old junk in the attic. Costumes. Costumes? Well, we'll come up with something. Wow, me. A director. The big screen. Why, I'll be the next Stephanie Spielberg. I mean, Steven Smurfberg. Well, I mean, Steven Sticksberg. I mean, Stephanie Spursh. Let's everybody get ready now. We're gonna do the Goliath scene. Places, everybody. Places. Places. Lights. Special effects. Cameras. Action.
It was the time of the Israelites, when Saul was king. Saul and the men of Israel were gathered together and ready for battle with their enemy, the Philistines. And from the camp of the Philistines came a giant named Goliath. Goliath stood 9 feet and 9 inches tall. He was strong, and he was mean. And for 40 days he would dare the Israelites to come out and fight him.
Send out a man who dares to fight me. If he kills me, the Philistines will be your servants. But if I kill him, you Israelites will be our servants.
And no Israelite dared to take the challenge of Goliath. He was the most feared of all the Philistine soldiers. This worried King Saul. He had no one brave enough to fight him, and he feared his army would lose the battle.
You're all no good. Worship the weak, coward God. Is there not a man among you?
But there was someone not afraid. It was David, the shepherd boy, who had faith in God. So, with only his shepherd staff and sling, David goes out to meet the giant.
Am I a dog that you come at me with such sticks and stones? I'll feed your flesh to wild beasts.
David had found his strength in God, and with his slingshot, he takes careful aim and lets a stone fly. The giant was dead. In terror, the Philistines flee for their lives, and the Israelites chase after them. For 40 days, Goliath had challenged the Israelites to fight, but not one soldier in all of King Saul's army was brave enough. until David, the young shepherd boy, goes to meet the giant with only a staff, a slingshot, and his faith in God.